Hello, welcome back to Stasis. Last we left off, we entered the finale, chasing after Dr. Milan, and we now have free reign to do whatever we want as revenge now that our daughter is dead. At least that's how I see it. Also, we're like in a hive full of whatever this goo is. Soft organic growth. The porous material resembles the softness and stickiness of used chewing gum. Ernest Gunn, CMed, chemist, security level 2. Is another corpse, Leon Boss chart, crewman, Grumman Lake, Gen, security level 1. Hardened organic growth. The lustrous surface is punctured by an occasional ripple. Carl Anstead, Junior Command Personnel, CMed. It's just a bunch of corpses. A heaving lump of flesh glistens. I don't know if there's actually anything in this room for me to do. Just lots of corpses at the moment. Oh, no. This is a corridor. We can go through here.
The tower. Maintenance and repair and solid waste disposal facility is overdue by 9,125 days.
Never seen anything as disgusting as this place.
A lethargic hybrid painfully on the floor. Idles painfully on the floor. The genetic anomaly grows from the wall like a cancerous tumor. An abomination lies motionless in a puddle of putrid liquid. Abstract form. Oh, it's a giant face! An effigy has been sculptured from a slab of mucus, its role is unknown. Hard bony growth. Knobs of bone protrude from the surface.
A heavy loader. Looks like it was sealed in during construction.
The loader has been engulfed in gelatinous mucus. Plasma cutter. Oh yeah. Thing I can pick up.
I don't think this will fit.
Oh, I don't need it to fit. I need to need it to shoot something. What is this? Okay. Power cell?
Maybe if it...
No.
No, that won't.
Oh, there's poop or something there. Okay, what else do we have? We may need power cells for stuff later. Screw it. I think we're done here for now. See, can we head anywhere else? Creeping phlegm? Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I just got over like 3 weeks of having the flu. I'm not really interested in more phlegm. Alright, visitors center.
Lifeboat 8 through 25. Any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time.
A temporary platform has been left to rot in the sealed maintenance bay. Okay, there's a powered down loader. Plastic sheets. What's the scaffolding do?
Gotta find another way out.
Okay, cool. What's on the loose panel? Retinal scanner. Can I use items here? No, I can't.
Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. K Corporation trusts that you'll enjoy your stay. Please ensure your personal
So it sounds like I need somebody's eyeballs.
Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition. You know, Kane Mining Limited was rebranded.
Just thinking, if I head back and find somebody who would have a maintenance.
This isn't gonna work.
You don't know that. A maintenance ID tag. See if we can go cut up corpses, I guess. Structural engineer, maybe that one?
I don't think that'll work.
You sure? Are you really sure about that? Don't even know if the plasma cutter works, actually.
This isn't going to work. I don't think that'll work.
Okay, let's have a look at what corpses we have here. I feel like the structural engineer might have access to a heavy loader. It's just a general crewman. Junior crewman. CMed. CMed, not 100% sure what CMed stands for. Once again, CMed.
No. Crazy.
I don't think there's any corpses in here, right?
It doesn't work like that.
Loader distribution box. Right, and that's how the retinal scanner would work, or would look, right? Maybe we just need to cut it to the side. I currently have a lot of places to go. Might be able to head back to that little maintenance bay we left from in the first place. That was an engineering room. Oh, engineering-like room. It's a janitorial closet. Oh, in fact, there's a power pad on the floor, so we can probably use that to charge the cutter. Okay, that worked. Let's check the PDA then. Scott Tanaka. Jared would make for a useful business partner, but I can't even suggest it without him erupting into a fit of rage and beginning to rant that ain't how it's done in my family. Does the man honestly expect to get anywhere without once taking help from those more intelligent than he is? The Groom Lake has been a pleasure to be aboard thus far, much more entertaining than being on Earth. Even my family's private island isn't this entertaining. Granted, there isn't much left to do now that all the indigenous animals have been hunted and killed. Space, however, is infinite. I feel as though planning an April Fool's joke almost 2 weeks in advance is a little pathetic, especially when the plan consists of a single prank, pouring water on Jared. I poured water on him, just a little glass, and the consequence? The hulking dimwit chased me down the corridor with a wrench, slicing a reasonable portion of my forehead open. I'm now thoroughly convinced that he is deranged and will be doing some investigation. After agreeing to transfer a sum of money, I convinced Dr. Graham to obtain Jared's medical records for me. Jared really is mentally ill. He suffers from outbursts of rage. According to one report, he murdered his brother by crushing him to death with a car. It goes on to note that Jared believes it to be the will of the Lord, capitalized. Just like that. How in the hell did he manage to get a position in the most important area of this ship? I'll have to stay on his good side. I'm beginning to miss my father's mansion more with each passing day. Having maids and chefs to cater to me is how I was raised. To be responsible for cleaning up after myself and walking all the way to the mess hall for food remains a challenge. Sometimes I question my own sanity. I briefly criticized Jared's hobby of repairing the old transport pod and all the daggered stare he gave me in return. What did I think I could possibly accomplish by talking to him about it? Unbelievable! He burned my thesaurus. Jared marched towards me, ripped it from my hands, and set it on fire. Then he screamed, "April Fools!" and sprinted away, waving the burning pages above his head. Can't begin to say how many times I've retyped my entries. They feel not as good. There's a better word, I swear it. I would kill to get my thesaurus back. How can anyone respect me if I don't sound smart? I give up. I ran into Dr. Graham today and he remarked that I sound like less of a pretentious asshole. I guess I should just talk like an ordinary person from now on. Oh hey, ordinary is a pretty big word. My arms hurt. It was hard work to get all of that fungus out of the generators. We did it though. Cleaning is not easy. I feel a sense of accomplishment. I guess Jared isn't all bad. He apologized to me today for losing his temper so often. And you know what? I apologized in return. I don't remember the last time I did that. Holy shit. Turns out the guy had a bunch of rations tucked away. He shared them with me, even though he's almost out. If I don't starve to death here, I may have to put him in charge of Tanaka Investments charity, which doesn't exist yet. Rations. Oh. Throat, please. Rations are here. We have just enough food in the freezer to last us. We're far less hungry than the guys manning the twins. I have to say, I'm impressed. I'm not sure how those guys have had the energy to keep us afloat with so little to eat. Those guys are titans. Engineering is now on total lockdown. We have to keep whatever those things are away from the generators. I don't think that we'll ever see the light of day again. At least when I die, it'll be with the only real friend I ever had. Aww. It really came around. And it was completely one-sided. And we just crushed the head to get the eye. Okay. Yep. Well, I guess if it works, it works. Which I guess it makes sense, since it's frozen, it'll keep. Only a little excessive.
Any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time.
Henry Kane was appointed to exercise. Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitors.
Okay. Okay, so the panel's just aside now.
Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. Kane Corporation trusts that you'll enjoy your stay.
Okay, let's use the powered uploader. We know how to use heavy equipment, right? Good Lord, John. All that to get through one door.
Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. Kane Corporation trusts that you'll enjoy your stay. Please ensure your personal data tag is updated with your medical history and is functioning correctly. Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition.
Okay.
This poster depicts a 95-year-old Henry Kane in the prime of his life.
I'm a little curious about how the company came.
Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation in June 2019.
The aft section of the model has suffered less damage, but it still reveals hairline cracks throughout, and like the real Groom Lake, it will soon collapse under its own weight. Okay, let's fuck around with the model.
In 2116, Kane Corporation recruited a vessel from its mining fleet to be repurposed as a laboratory.
Okay, so it is a mining ship. I'm on the wrong side for this one. Whoa.
Launched in 2100, the tower was 6,106 feet long. This massive nuclear fusion-powered ship was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommission.
Let's see. Okay, we can go off that way. But there's stuff down here as well.
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother Clara was a store clerk, and his father Edmund was a veterinarian.
Doesn't sound very impoverished.
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother Clara was a store clerk, and his father Edmund was a veterinarian.
Is it the same thing on this one?
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th.
Run away. Run away from the looping audio.
And his father Welcome to the Groom Lake. The tower was rechristened the Groom Lake in 2120 when she left dry dock and began her journey towards the outer planets.
Okay.
Charles Clark Kane has proudly taken over the reins from his father and continues his family's legacy. A replica of a statue of remembrance that stands in Washington, D.C. In 2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation.
Sorry, go over that again.
77, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation.
So, I made a reference to like Unit 731 and all the medical stuff,
Served in the military and was a decorated naval aviator.
but this kind of seems to have the parallels.
The rapid advancement of medical research and its auxiliary studies culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation. Popularized by the media as a medical Cold War, the eugenics age far exceeded selective breeding. In 2049, a worldwide ban was placed on unapproved genetic modification.
Right. Alright, destroyed lifeboat. Partially destroyed craft is now useless. Large gashes from fallen debris have made this lifeboat inoperable. The death trap lies silently in its bay. Flaking yellow chevrons once offered a careful warning. That's on the crane. Ooh, music's picking up, baby. The shattered safety glass won't hold up to the rigors of space. Can't go that way. Ruptured fuel pipes dribble flammable and toxic fluids, rendering this lifeboat unsafe and definitely unusable. This lifeboat has unfortunately been trashed. Oh, we're in a cutscene, I think.
Without a family, man, alone in the world, trembles with the cold.
Yeah, okay. The shiny enamel paint glints off the glazed surface to form the portrait of Hendrik Kane. Large hollow pipes bend and turn, snaking towards their destination. And an airlock. Hello, Milan.
Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I would, but my cursor is locked.
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster?
Everybody,
The
you
morals
asshole.
of men don't apply to gods.
Ah. Well, it's worth a shot. But he has a magic shield.
Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak, but you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster?
Alright, I'm gonna save straight after this so I don't have to sit through it again.
Monster. The morals of men don't apply to gods.
I'm really curious about the voice actors for this game. I can't pause, okay. Varied assortment of corroded scrap metal and ship parts. Alan Marachevich. Gun turrets. Gun turrets. Okay. So I'm gonna do that faster, but kind of just looking around. Could just try and shoot whatever I see. The worst part is I can't save just after he's finished his or finished his talking.
Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
Actually, I think if I throw
I may have pulled the trigger.
my PD,
But you
whatever,
and
my
Miss
ID
Nancy
tags at him,
loaded
the
the
gun
gun.
turret should shoot him down.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster?
I need to look up the voice actors for this game.
Of men don't apply to gods.
Trying to pick out their accent. Nope, that didn't work.
Here, grab hold of something!
Zero atmosphere has been reached. Containment protocols activated. Security lockdown initiated.
Quantum storage device damaged and door missing. Fracture of femur detected. Scapula damaged. Seek immediate medical attention.
Okay, see, I thought they were off to the side, not up above. But, you know, that's fine.
Alan, did you... Have we got her?
I do. She's here.
It's over. It's all over. It's over. It's all over. It's over. It's all over.
I'm sorry, it wasn't supposed to end like this. Waking you was a mistake, John. But I'm happy to have met you.
I don't understand. Tyr, what do you mean? You woke me? Answer me!
We needed a way to transport the research off the Groom Lake. And your wife's bone marrow was a perfect storage device.
Research? This is about fucking research?
Yes! It's about research. Worth billions, John. Billions.
So you caused all of this?
Huh?
You let those things loose?
No, I'm not that sloppy. The idiots we sent to get your wife's body turned off all the containment protocols. We lost Ellen in all the chaos. That pussy Yuri was on his way to you when Milan got involved.
On his way to get my DNA.
It was the only way to locate the data carrier in this shitfest. Old man Kane will be rolling in his grave when I sell his secrets.
You're just like Milan.
Is that what you think? John, do you love your wife? Well, I loved my husband, and Kane's security forces murdered him during a protest. Kane Corporation took everything from me, and now I will burn them to the ground.
You don't have to do this. You don't.
To Stasis pods, son. It was never gonna happen.
Okay, then you've got to die as well.
It's confirmed. Autopilot has been engaged. Time to departure. 15 minutes.
You never had any intention of helping me. You used me. You used my family.
It's not personal.
Oh, I'd certainly hope not.
Personal. You bitch.
Guilty.
Tyr. Fuck you.
Okay, so we do get to use these tags for something. Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah! Let's spite her, even if it destroys the pod. Can Can we just climb in?
This vessel has been cleared for departure.
Can 2 people fit in the pod?
Destination changed.
I love you, Ellen.
I feel like the turn with Tia wasn't like telegraphed or anything. It's just a bit out of there. And just seems mean for the sake of being mean. Oh, it's a beautiful ship though. I love the way that it looks. That's a really cool ship design. I see. Oh then. It was actually a bit shorter than I expected for a finale. But that's fine. Give me some time to do stuff later. Or tonight, I should say. Voice artists. Oh, it's a small team. Alright, well then, thank you for joining me for Stasis. I'm happy that's all wrapped up now. I'll see you tomorrow for Sly 2. Bye bye.